Hello there. Have you ever noticed that there is a timer on the top here for upcoming, sorry, not upcoming, or current events going on during, any of these maps, right? It's not the next, Night Raid is one of them, but also these little events up here. This is a phenomenal chance to actually jump into the raid right before it ends, right? Because it will not force you out of the queue. This is huge because one of the main killers in Arc Raiders is whether or not how many people come into the raid after you, right? And if you, let's say, joined a spaceport right after the night raid ends, and let's say it's a fresh game, no one is going to join after that. Now, it does seem to put you into already existing games, but the same thing, even if you come into an existing game, at 22 minutes, no one's going to spawn in 17 minutes. So the amount of players that you've got to contend with is drastically reduced. I'll show you what it looks like.
This is perfect. I only spent like a minute and a half looking for a match, and I ended up getting to a raid. There's 24 minutes left, which is perfect actually. The chances of me encountering someone who just spawned, basically zero. There may be a small trickle in from people who also just joined in the queue just before it ended, but that is a tiny, insignificant amount. At the end of the day, you're in a really, really good raid right now, and it's probably the equivalent of playing at, I don't know, like 4 o'clock in the morning or something. Now, it looks like this thingamabobby is getting triggered by someone. But who is he getting triggered by? Anywho, I'm actually going to head over to the departure building because there is some really nice loot there. And I really need to get a bunch of, just a bunch of things that cost a lot of money for the expedition. It's pretty crazy. Ooh, looks like I see someone actually. Oh, nice roll on his part. Definitely dodged that. Actually broke his shield again. Unlucky on his part. He popped it at the wrong time. Oh, even I'm getting a little bit unlucky here with the climbing. Oh my god. Trying to see him, but it's actually kind of rough. Oh, I see him. I think. Broke his shield again. This guy's about to pop some reinforcements. I kind of got a little bit of a skill issue on shooting that guy, but that's alright. Poor guy lost his shield 3 times, I think. Oh, goodness. Let's go ahead and loot this. What I like to do sometimes is, when I'm about to take fall damage from a height, I like to grab onto the ledge like that. Because it actually, ooh, I didn't realize you can actually go inside these pipes. Ah, shame. Didn't reach it. Not going to reach that, unfortunately. A little bit of Assassin's Creed right there. I really find it funny that this game probably feels more like a modern day Assassin's Creed than, well, any Assassin's Creed has ever gotten. In fact, it feels more like Assassin's Creed than even Assassin's Creed feels like Assassin's Creed at this point. Which is pretty wild, considering that's not even what they were trying to make. You can actually use fabric as, just regular ass fabric as their bandages if you didn't know. I didn't realize until maybe even like a couple days ago. Yeah, someone really has just ransacked this place to Kingdom Come. That's crazy. It looks like I might actually end up going to the arrival building just because of how looted this place does seem. I do hear some shooting actually off in the distance. Ooh, quite a lot of shooting.
It's not like there's someone literally right above me. Okay, I'm gonna search the neighboring room. Ooh. You know what, that smoke grenade might come in useful later. Bro, what the fuck? You heard me come in here. Why'd you follow me? Guess he really just wanted that PvP. But yeah, the Beretta is very strong. Very strong indeed. Oh, he's got a Stitcher. Not that it really got crappy moddeds on it anyway. Want drivers worth a little bit? Well, you know what? I'll go ahead and get rid of that. Ooh. I'll take that. 10 minutes left in the raid. Actually not as much loot in here as I would have thought. Yeah, I don't know what he was up to. I guess he definitely heard me and he definitely wanted to kill me. I kind of was expecting to bait him, but I wasn't expecting it to work that well. Didn't expect him to come right in. No, I kind of need those chemicals. Take the rope too. Oh, yummy. Oh, I need those chemicals. Ah, such a hard decision. Bloop, bloop, bloop. If you come in solo and you just make the goal of looting this underground area from like start to finish, oh my goodness, you actually get quite a bit of loot. Do you gain... No, you don't gain any stamina while on the ladder, so I might just wait. Let's go press that button and come right back. When I'm using this extract, I actually think that is the best place to be. Because if someone's coming up behind you, you'll usually hear them. Unless they're like crawling behind you. Underneath the tower, a lot of people expect you to be there. As soon as I start hearing that beeping, that's when I start going. Oh. I think I might be good to go. Beautiful. Good stuff. Alrighty. Well, apart from that one dude, that raid was... Actually, no, there was a guy at the start too. But apart from those two dudes, the raid was fairly quiet. And I managed to get home safely, which is really important because it seems, this is a theory, that the game likes to spawn people next to you to encourage PvP. That's kind of what it seems like. Because, yeah, you'll be fighting people and there'll be literally no one on the other side of the map. That's just my theory, but I might be wrong. That just seems to be the case. Regardless, if you want to avoid as much combat as humanly possible with people, one of the best ways to do that is jumping into a raid that has a special condition, or jumping into a raid that, like a night raid, that is just about to end, and it'll guarantee that you're going to be in a game before, you're going to be the last person in that raid that's going to be coming in late. Alrighty, that seemed like a pretty successful raid to me. If you guys want to avoid players as much as possible, just have a look at the conditions, and when something like this, like the night raid, is at like 20 seconds, just wait until it's closed, until it's like just 2 seconds left, and then jump in. Same stuff with the little things here, the effects throughout the raid, like the 37 minutes here. You'll notice that when you do go into queue, it does actually come up with lush blooms there, so you are actually queuing into a game with that has that modifier to it too. So if you really want to just step up your game, not encounter too many players or just less players in general, give that a go. Catches. Subscribe.